I'm from Wales.
What are you doing here? I said.
Yeah, we gambled on Wales being here. So we came out on the Thursday, obviously flew home Monday, but obviously Wales didn't get here. Beautiful city, beautiful weather, amazing. Really amazing.
And this place is also amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, incredible. Some of the atmosphere around.
Yeah.
Been to the fan park?
Not yet.
Do the fan park.
Yeah.
The fan park.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the thing about football, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just gets people together.
It brings so many people together. And say the communities of everyone just coming together, getting on with each other. It's incredible.
Brilliant. Really amazing. See what I mean? This could be, apartments or whatever, but instead, this wonderful wooden sitting area. People enjoying themselves. That's great. So the quarterfinals are here. It's my last day in Barcelona. I'm traveling to Berlin today, and then from Berlin tomorrow, I'll be going to Stuttgart. There's about 6 hours on the train, a couple of changes. And then watch the game. I'll record some of the reactions to it. Then I'll get a train back from Stuttgart to Berlin. That's 8 hours. No changes though. A lot of the sleeping because it leaves at midnight. So that'll be interesting. That's one of the quarterfinals, of course. Germany, Spain. I'm gonna take a clip from the podcast I've just done with Duncan when I talk about Spain and Nico Williams. That will be in a minute. I will also let you watch a video that Raphael Honigstein, your favorite German correspondent, has done exclusively for us on the game. But just a quick take on the other ones. England, Switzerland, very well oiled machine, the Swiss, with players that have got experience, but also like Mbola, others, have got the ability to create chances, will make life very difficult for England. If England qualify, it will be because of their individual talent, because they will be solid at the back as they've been, but because they shoot a little bit more and more accurate than they have been doing. Individual quality versus organization. That's what we're going to see in that game. And I feel that England have got that individual quality that's required to win games like this. France, Portugal, very equal. This France, they concede the least amount of chances, they concede the least amount of shots. So you're talking about a team that's still not risking a lot. But they're waiting for that moment of inspiration from Griezmann, who looks tired, from Mbappe, who doesn't look sharp, and from Dembélé, who's like a coin in the air. Portugal, on the other hand, for 60 minutes, in most games, they play really well, not 90 minutes. But I think this could be one of the surprises of the tournament. I feel that Portugal up front, with or without Cristiano, let's see if he lasts the whole game again. They may create enough chances and convert them this time against France. I feel that will happen. Netherlands, Turkey. Yes, I know Netherlands with Xavi Simons have becoming a better side. But Turkey they will play at home. Mostly Turkish fans, a lot of Dutch as well. But the neutrals, a little bit Turkish, I'm sure. They'll manage to get tickets. There's such a huge Turkish community in Germany. And even though the football is not great, they may be inspired by having the fans with them. And it may be the stars also being a bit more accurate and more precise. It may be harder, but he has been a disappointment. I think Turkey can get to the semi-finals. Anyway, time to listen to Raphael Honigstein on his take on Germany.
Hello, welcome to Coffee with Guillem. With me, not Guillem, and no coffee. But apart from that, I am in the right place to give you a bit of a preview of the quarterfinal that has everyone talking here in Germany. It is Spain against the hosts, and it is a game that's difficult to call because those two teams have been the most convincing so far, but Spain maybe even more so, with all those wins and no real flaws in the game, whereas Germany have looked a little bit brittle at times. I think Spain's idea is pretty clear. They want to possess the ball, they want to push Germany back and then be quite direct through the flanks. Germany want to do similar things, maybe in smaller spaces between the lines a bit more, but the ball is also key to them. So the battle will be won or lost in the center, as Toni Kroos has said, i.e. who has more of the ball. There is another consideration, of course, because even if you don't have the ball, you can be dangerous against teams that push up. Germany have tried that with some success against Switzerland, where the ball over the top looked pretty good. Kai Havertz coming to his own there with his pace and some decent running. Leroy Sané as an option as well to stretch the Spanish defense, and Spain can do the same, going 1v1 on the flanks, where Germany are a bit vulnerable with fullbacks who are much happier going forward and Spain, conversely, are at their best. So should be a great game. In the past, when Spain were at their very best, they were Germany's bogey team, but those games were always very, very close. And I think it's going to be another close call affair. Don't ask me for the score, because I simply don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if Germany just sneak it.
He's basically saying that Germany may win even if they may not deserve it. I feel Spain have got a bit more than Germany and will show it. We have been behind and turn it around. We have been attacking counterattacks and we've been good enough, only consider one goal. We create so many chances in so many different ways. We're happy for others to take the initiative with possession. I think do better. And I spoke to Duncan's cousins about all of these on his podcast, and this is a kick from it.
This is a Spanish team, Guillem, that 16 months ago was losing 2-0 to Scotland. And not that long after, almost went a goal down at home to Scotland, benefited from what I would certainly consider some very generous refereeing. They now look like probably the best team in the Euros, certainly one of the favourites if they can get through this game against the host Germany. Where has that change in Spain's performance come from?
Like with every team, there was a moment where it had to click, and that happened against Georgia in Tbilisi. The federation had forgotten to bring the boots of the players, so the night before they didn't know how they were going to play. If they had to go the next morning and go and buy them in a shop in Tbilisi. Eventually the boots arrived, but that evening, with the laughs of people walking around with sandals and the connection of the new generation with the not so old generation, everybody says that day was one which could be described as a family encounter. There was a family feeling. There was a change of atmosphere already. Then in the game next day, with the boots on, not only Spain scored 7 goals, something else happened, and this is the magic of football. You can never predict that. The wingers that started were Dani Olmo, who is one of the favourites of Luis de la Fuente in whatever position he plays, and Marco Asensio, the Real Madrid player at the time, and was at PSG already, and they got injured before half-time, both of them, and they were replaced by Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, and both of them scored. So from that moment on, Luis de la Fuente thought, this guy is 16 in Lamine, but, he can play. And Nico, wow, he adds a lot of pace. And both of them work really hard without the ball. So they very versatile, they follow instructions, they have the right personality, and that was it. But against Germany, a team that plays very similar as well, building from the back, attacking in numbers, but counter-attacking when they need to. It would just be a matter of detail. It'll be technically amazing, because I think you get the best players in terms of what they can do with the ball in the same pitch. Tactically, it will be very interesting how both teams adapt to what happens. But yeah, probably the win of that one could even end up winning the whole tournament.
Nico Williams, you pointed out that he is the only player on record to start a European Championship match and score a goal, assist a goal, and complete 100% of his passes as a winger. That is absolutely remarkable. He has been seen as a remarkable player by other clubs. He's at Athletic Bilbao. He has what appears to be a very accessible release clause of around 60 million euros. He fits positions that clubs like Chelsea, Arsenal, Newcastle United, Paris Saint-Germain want to recruit in. Just 21 years of age, as you say. That looks like it should be a straightforward transfer. However, he's at Athletic Bilbao, and that complicates matters. Do you actually see Williams moving to one of his suitors, which also include Barcelona this summer?
There is a sense that Athletic Club does a lot for you, so you owe the club. And Nico's still, I feel, in that position. I don't think he's in a rush to leave. He's just got a new contract a few months back. He feels he wants to play with his brother a little bit longer, be seen by his mother and dad, who of course went through so much to allow them to fulfill the dreams of Iñaki and Nico. And once that goes, when he feels that he's paid Athletic Club back, then he'll go. I'm convinced about that. Iñaki Williams has always toyed with the idea of leaving. But now I think he's 30. He feels that it's his club and will continue at Athletic Club. He's playing the best football of his career, and Ernesto Valverde, who of course will stay at least one more season. And Nico, he thinks a little bit different. He will pay back Athletic Club and then he will go, but I don't think he will be this summer.
So that's it. I'm gonna start my trip to Germany, Berlin first, Stuttgart tomorrow, and I'll show you how everything goes. I just hope that Spain have got enough and keeps me in Germany for a little bit longer. Well, you know what? Even if we get knocked out, first of all, I've enjoyed my tournament anyway. Secondly, I think I'm staying until the end. There's so much to see in Berlin. See you tomorrow.